What's going on, everybody? Did you know here in the US one of the most popular takeout dishes from a Chinese restaurant is orange chicken? Well, today we're going to put our spin on that with some smoked wings. So let's get started. All right, as you guys can see, the wings are already going on the smoker. All right, you guys, so we got everything set up outside here to start making our orange chicken sauce for those wings. Wings are already on the smoker. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my little stove top here going outdoors. A little convection going here. All right, get this nice and warm here for just a second. Doesn't take very long. So definitely a few ingredients we're gonna use for this today. So we're gonna start with a cup of orange juice. Go ahead and get that. It's a brand new thing of orange juice, so I'm gonna make sure I shake it up first here. Give myself a cup of orange juice there. Go ahead and pour that in there. Whew, hear that steam. I'm gonna turn the heat down just a little bit. There we go. All right. Then we're gonna go ahead and throw in about a half a cup of sugar. All right. Next, we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of rice wine vinegar. And get that in there as well. There's 1 and 2. All right, next we're gonna go with 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. Got my big old Costco boy size here of soy sauce as well. So there's 1 and 2. All right, and then you could use a half a teaspoon of like ground ginger, like in your spice cabinet, but I grabbed a fresh piece of ginger, and when you have fresh ginger, it does not take very much. So I'm literally just going to take that little bit that I minced up and throw it in there as well. Get it off the back of the spoon. All right, and then we're going to go with just a little bit of garlic powder, as well as a little bit of crushed red pepper. Now, I'm going to start with this crushed red pepper. More or less, depending on how much you want. You can go anywhere from a half a teaspoon to a full teaspoon, anywhere in there. And then you want about a half teaspoon of garlic. You could use garlic powder, or you could go with a little bit of some minced garlic as well. It does not take very much of this. Put that in there as well. All right, and we're gonna start to mix these ingredients up. And we're gonna let this sit on this lower heat. You can see the steam coming off of it though, but not really burning the bottom, but I just really want to kind of melt on that sugar a little bit. And then in just a moment, we're going to do something else in a little bowl with some cornstarch and water that we're going to blend together, that we'll then put in here to hopefully thicken this up as well. So we'll go ahead and get that mix going next. So I've got myself here only about 2 tablespoons of water. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a tablespoon of cornstarch. Put it in that water. And then what we're looking to do is to basically just take it and mix it together. So then in just a moment, we're going to put it with our orange sauce seasoning here, this sauce, to kind of help thicken it up as well. We'll come back in a moment and add that in. Okay, so this is going to be going about 3 minutes here. It doesn't take very long. And I'm going to take that mixture of that cornstarch and water, pour it in as well. Continue to mix that up for just a moment on this heat. And then I'm bringing it down to the lowest heat here, and I'm going to let it simmer here for a few moments. And then what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to put it in just a little small bowl, a little pan that I can put on my smoker, and wrap it up and just leave it in the smoker to stay warm until it's time to pour it on those wings. All right, so the last thing, I've turned the heat off. Last thing we'll do is, before I take it off here and get it ready to just sit off to the side before we put it on those wings, I'm going to use my microplaner, couldn't find my zester, and put a little bit of orange zest in this as well. All right, my friends. There we go. All right. Now we're ready for those wings to get off the smoker. Looks like those wings are ready. All right, folks, wings are off of that smoker, perfect temp. We're ready to rock and roll. So I know I originally said, I was gonna take my orange chicken sauce and throw it in the smoker just to keep it warm. I decided to just keep it low over here. That way it can continue to thicken up to exactly the consistency we want. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and take that sauce. I'm gonna pour it over my wings. I'm gonna save just a little bit. So when I plate it, we'll toss those wings here. All right. And then we'll begin to get things plated. So we'll go ahead and plate all of our wings, and then we're gonna come back and top them off with a little garnish so that they're ready to serve. Okay, friends, wings are plated. Let's go ahead and take a little bit of that extra sauce that's still nice and warm. Just kind of drizzle it across the top. You can never have too much sauce, right? All right, so we got that sauce ready to go. So next we're gonna do is you could take some green onions or just something green to top things off. I'm gonna use some finely diced fresh jalapenos, spicing things up a little bit more here. And then we are going to take an orange, slice that orange like we're heading off to a soccer game with our kids. Throw some of that orange off to the side. And there we go, my friends. Our orange chicken smoked wings. Let's let them cool for just a second and we'll give them a taste test. All right, friends, moment of truth. Let's give one of these wings a taste test here. We're going off on the end here. Oh yeah, nice and sticky. I can feel that sauce nice from the sugar as it melted down a little bit. Oh yeah. This is absolutely delicious, friends. As you see the sauce in my face. Oh yeah. You guys are going to love this recipe. Nice and sweet. Not a lot of heat. The only heat I really brought was I put those jalapenos on top, to be honest. Absolutely amazing. I love a good smoked wing. Holy cow. So I will drop in the description. There's a secret way I always do my wings in regards to brining them beforehand that involves soy sauce. So I'll put that in the description of this episode for you guys to check out as well. You guys, my friends, are gonna love these orange chicken wings. I'm going to finish these off. You can hear the wind going. We got some cold weather storms coming in, so I better head on in. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. We'll see you guys again on Bones and Brews.